For 1,000 years, one empire dominated the known world, the Byzantines.
From its powerful seat in Constantinople, it controlled vast territory and armies.
But eastward a new thunder stirred. A powerful storm rose from the nomadic steppes.
The Seljuk Turks, a formidable force, carving out their very own path and destiny.
Byzantium's armies were crushed one by one, Seljuks' power growing with each passing year.
Millions of people were at stake, their homeland on the edge of utter annihilation.
But their desperation gave rise to a leader. A true lion of the steppe emerged.
Alp Arslan, a name that echoed with terror and also great hope and expectation. It was a battle that forever changed the course of history and world geography. He did not just defeat an army. He captured the emperor of a colossal Roman state. It was a masterpiece of military strategy, a feat unparalleled in medieval history.
But here is the mystery. Why is this epic tale of Alp Arslan not told and known?
In Western schools, his name is often a small footnote for this very day and age.
We will tell the real story of the man who altered the map and changed the world.
But before he became the great Sultan Alp Arslan, he was just a young boy.
He learned the nomadic warrior ways from his great father, Chagri Beg of the Seljuks.
Born into the harsh world of the vast Central Asian steppe, he found his place.
His father, Chagri Beg, of the powerful Seljuk dynasty, saw true greatness in him. He showed early signs of great military and intellectual genius right away.
Years of very hard training forged the boy's body and mind into a true weapon.
His first taste of intense battle showed his fierce command and fighting spirit.
But just as his power rose, tragedy would strike down the strong man, Chagri Beg. His father's last instruction, a quote he would carry for his long life's ambition. The strength of a beg is not in his gold, but in the loyalty of his tribe. The young boy felt a great pain, and the death of his beloved father shook him to the core.
The sudden death of his father placed a massive burden on his young shoulders. Without his father's hand, the great Seljuk Empire risked breaking apart in front. He knew he had to choose a side and fight to hold his entire family together. He would become Alp Arslan, the one who alone would command the whole destiny. He was granted the powerful throne by his uncle Tughril Beg, with all of his heart. The power passed from the uncle to the nephew, and his new journey was begun. But first, he faced rivals in his family for the right to rule the mighty empire.
The years swiftly passed, the turmoil settled, and the young prince quickly grew old. He faced a fierce, deeper conflict for his soul, and the pull of comfort versus his duty.
To rule, he knew he must leave behind the simple life of the wandering warrior.
His private life versus the immense nationals needs a stark choice for the Sultan.
He decided to serve the Seljuk people above his deep personal desires for peace.
His genius was matched by his vizier, Nizam al-Mulk,
the wisest man in all of Asia.
Under their great joint command, the Seljuk state experienced a great renaissance.
But the Sultan's eyes were cast westward to the great fertile lands of Anatolia. Between his forces and that great land stood the solid Byzantine Empire's wall. The powerful Emperor Romanus IV saw the clear danger and prepared his great legions. With the empire solidified, the time for expansion and glory was finally here. Alp Arslan's first great ambition was the long struggle against the powerful Byzantines.
He captured the critical Armenian capital city of Ani, a prize for his long realm.
But the Sultan could not stop him. His mind was always on his future bold conquest.
He turned his attention south to the powerful Fatimid Caliphate in Egypt for years.
But his vizier warned him of a strong and new imminent danger in the very deep west. The Emperor Romanos IV was marching with his largest force to destroy the Seljuks.
A combined great army of around 200,000 men was his massive fighting force.
He ordered his forces to perform a very high-speed retreat and a great pivot to the west. His fast army marched for many weeks on end, covering a colossal distance in time.
Alp Arslan reached the small town of Manzikert just in time for the great battle.
They knew the Byzantine military forces greatly outnumbered their loyal few men. The Sultan Alp Arslan chose to fight not only for a place, but for his own people.
He spoke a single phrase to his loyal people: "We must succeed, or else perish now." The powerful nomadic tactics of Alp Arslan were clearly shown in the heat of the fight.
The emperor ordered a swift but very late withdrawal, but his forces were quite cut off.
The mighty Alp Arslan captured the Emperor Romanos, a victory for the ages now.
The Sultan showed a very great clemency, not arrogance, after the decisive victory.
The Byzantines were defeated, and Anatolia was now left wide open for the Seljuk people.
Manzikert was the great turning point in world history for this very great region. The powerful land of Anatolia now slowly but surely became the new land of all the Turks.
But he faced an assassin, a very defiant governor who spoke rash words in front of the Sultan.
His final words were carved in the stone: "All who saw my high greatness have now found me gone." His vizier made sure his great life's work would continue under his successor son. The powerful legacy of Alp Arslan is still felt in the great nation of Turkey today.
His great victory at Manzikert laid the very clear foundations for the new Turkish Republic. The Sultan Alp Arslan, founder of the great nation